Hi guys! This baked tofu is infused with savory broth and uses dried fennel and fresh sage to create a delicious depth of flavor. I could just snack on these little morsels right out of the oven, but they are great to add to salads, pasta, or rice dishes too. First, start with a block or two of well-pressed tofu. If you're not sure what I mean by pressed tofu, just click on this video here. It's a super simple process, but it will dramatically affect the flavor of the final dish. Now we mix all of the marinade ingredients together. Feel free to adjust the amounts of everything to your own taste. I use two kinds of stock cubes here, a vegan chicken style one and a vegan beef style. Use whatever you like. If you don't like too much garlic, reduce it or leave it out. Or maybe liquid smoke isn't your thing, so leave it out and add some black pepper instead. If you only have ground fennel instead of whole, use only a teaspoon instead of a tablespoon. And if you don't have fresh sage, just go ahead and use dried. Use about a half teaspoon. Mix everything together with 1 cup of hot water. The hot water will dissolve the stock cubes and draw out the flavors from the herbs. Now place your tofu in a container that is just large enough to hold the tofu with a little extra space. This way we can use a smaller volume of marinating liquid. Pour it over the tofu evenly. Allow this to marinate in the fridge for at least 4 hours, turning it over at the halfway mark so that all the sides get a turn at absorbing the flavors. I left this to marinate overnight. When you're ready, preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius. Remove the tofu from the marinade and cut it up to your preference. I cut it into 1-inch cubes and placed it on parchment paper for easy cleanup afterwards. You can also bake a whole block at once or cut it into slabs. Bake the tofu in your preheated oven for about 25 minutes. At the halfway mark, give the cubes a toss or turn over your block or slabs of tofu. You can increase or decrease the bake time to your preference. A shorter time gives you softer, plumper tofu. A longer time gives you denser, chewier tofu. And that's it. I can't resist snacking on a cube or two right out of the oven. But usually, I make these for the week and store them in airtight containers in the fridge. That way I can easily heat them up or eat them cold for rice or pasta dishes or add them to salads. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. How would you spice up this recipe to make it your own? Please let me know in the comments below. If you do end up making this, please take a picture and tag me on Instagram or Twitter. I love seeing what you guys do with the recipes, and you might even see your photo on a future video. Thanks again for watching, and bye for now!